There is two kinds of adjacent also. There is something called adjacent complementary angles, and there is something called two adjacent supplementary angles. What is the difference between complementary and supplementary? You will see now. Complementary, it's the same teacher, reasons of the other. It should have same vertex, common side, situated on either part, but when I am saying complementary, that's mean these two angles that I named them, their sum is 90 degree. Complementary, that's mean their sum is 90 degree. They are adjacent, but complementary. And they form a shape like that. It's two angles like that. If you add them together, it formed the letter like that. It's like the letter La in Arabic. Their sum is 90 degree. These are two angles and their sum is 90 degree. This angle adjacent to this angle and their sum is 90 degree. We can say it complementary. Supplementary angle, that's mean two angles, their sum is 180 degree. Complementary two angles, their sum is 90 degree. Supplementary are two angles also, and they form the letter Y. The letter Y. They are two adjacent angles. This one and this one. Like the exercise 3, we make it now before 180 minus 60, 120. These two angles are called adjacent supplementary. So the two angles is 180. So when the sum of the two angles is 180, it's called adjacent supplementary. And when their sum is 90, we call complementary. Complementary as shape La in Arabic, supplementary as shape Y in English. It can be like that, Y. It can be like that, Y. I can flip the Y, okay? It can be like that, Y. That's mean supplementary and complementary. So in the adjacent complementary here in exercise 2, page 74, you should name two angles. Their shape is like La and their sum is 90 degree. So Muhammad choose for us YAZ, ZAT. And he said they have same vertex A, common side AZ, and situated from up and down, and their sum is 90. Now in adjacent supplementary, yes, Yarama, can you tell me two adjacent supplementary from this figure?
Yes. Z-A, Z-A,
ZAT with who?
and T-A-S.
No, ZAT. You should have a common side. Pay attention. What is the common side? It's between them, like this.
And
This
Z-A-S.
and ZAX. Very good. Also, I can take another one. I can take the shape of two perpendicular lines like that. YAX, YAT, and YA is the common side, and their sum is 180. Teacher, you should look at the figure as two angles difference. يعني I should look to the figure and I should think about the two angles, if their sum is 180 or no, and their shape is like Y or no, it has common side or no. So YAX and YAT. OBC, yes Hadi, two adjacent complementary. OBC with who? OB
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 A
OBA. This one and this one. Did you look at OBC and OBA? Also we have
MS
OCB and OCD. Also I have ODC and ODA. So I will choose two. You can choose any two adjacent complementary, okay? Any two that they form a right angle. I put the sign of right angle since the rectangle it has four right angle. Okay, OAB and OAD. Now, who wants to tell me two adjacent supplementary angle? The supplementary, I will help you. The supplementary is from the diagonals. I will choose now. Rama said BOA, BOC. I will choose DOC, COB. So the supplementary from the diagonals and the complementary from outside the angle. So DOC and COB, they form the letter Y. I have also AOB. I will write another one. AOB and AOB and BOC. The common
BOC وBOA.
BOC, BOA. It's the same. You flip the letter. Just you flip the
Okay.
letter. You can choose also BOC, COD. Did you see? BOC, COD, AOD, AOB. You can choose AOD and AOB. Also up, I can choose many different pairs of adjacent complementary. I can choose A, B, O, O, B, C, B, C, O, O, C, D, B, C, O. What is the common side? O, C, C, O is the common side. Did you see? Did you see, teacher, the common side? CO. Here.
Yes.
I have from
Yes.
here an angle and from here another angle, and it's formed the letter no in English. Did you see it? It's like that.